Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. Which way was I going again? This is LostWinds Winter of the Melodias. And I guess we're just heading back up the way. As is... I've already forgotten which way I'm going. Do I have to go left first? Left first and then right. Okay. So... Oh, this is glowing now. I can't open this door. I must go to the up. It's been... Well, I would say it's been a while since I last played the game. It's not been that much of a while. I've just... done other life things and forgotten how to make face noises that are roughly entertaining to an internetual existence. What? Anyway, in the last episode we met Sonté, who turned out to be a real basic bitch in the best possible way. And she gave us the ability to switch seasons after a bit of faff. And, I guess we're gonna make use of that in due course. And that's kind of the end of that thought. So, we were directed towards a shrine to the up of the, I guess it is a mountain. What is it with me and playing games that take place on mountains? God. Now, there was this up here. I don't know if there is actually anything up here. No, it turns out that actually wasn't ever a thing. Nice. Okay. Now, it's stuck in my head because it was just on the radio before I started recording, but there's a song called Edith Piaf Said It Better. I don't know, it's just catchy and unexpected, because, like, wow, people actually remember Edith Piaf. Nice. Did I take a wrong turn at Albuquerque? No, we're still going correctly. I just need to find an upwards direction to right and then left. It's almost like we're exploring part of the overworld that we have seen before to find a part that we haven't seen before. Will we just get there and then there will be a door that wasn't there before, except the other way around? There won't be a door that was there before, and that's how we progress. I don't know, am I going mad? Was there one of these beacons that appeared out of nowhere in one of those previous areas when I sequence broke in one of those early episodes? Oh, there's moisture. Is there anything of value in the moisture? I don't think there is. So, in other news... Oh, this is pretty water effects. In other news, a couple of my friends have been getting into Let's Playing things as well. One of whom... Wow, that is... I think we do have to go to the left. One of whom used to Let's Play and then has just recently got back into it, although he's doing it on an entirely different channel from all of his other content, which meant I didn't even realise he'd actually started uploading again, because he didn't even tell me that it... Yeah. The second of whom I've been friends with for a very long time, and he's wanted to be a Let's Player for ages, and he's just never pulled his finger out and done it, but now that he has a laptop, I think he's into the business, and I've been helping him with that, and just yesterday I found him some editing software. Stop locking onto an enemy, I'm clearly not fighting! That's one thing that this game has done before, and I object. And then, a third person, you know who you are, just taking a few pointers of advice from me, and... Is that what these are? Oh. Oh, it's a bear! I thought these things were like little squatty things that, like, the head was missing. Oh. I'm an idiot. Oh, dear my doodle. Anyway, the point is, friends of mine have entered the game of Let's Playing. Can I swim around this door that clearly goes ding at some point? There's another thing! Completely pointless collectibles, yum. I don't know why using slipstream underwater slows you down. Maybe it doesn't, maybe I'm just a fool. Are we even going the right way here? Because, no, we're not. We don't need to be here at all. So I'm gonna persist this way, except maybe I shouldn't. I thought that was just like a random sponge block for some reason. We don't need to go this way. We'll come back through here later. I shall remember that this is here. I just got a bit excited when I saw that we could go through a door that is a door that is a door. But no, we need to go up and to the left, I think. But yeah, no, that definitely slowed Toku down. Today's just one of those days where, I don't know, I just feel kind of, like, not lethargic, but like, we've been going for like 5 minutes now, and I feel like I've not said or done much of anything. But, you know, it's the way you were. It's your girl, and maybe she should sleep at home. But I'll steal her alone, in the words of Sunstroke Project. Just goes to prove that your lyrics don't have to make sense to do well at Eurovision. But that's old news. Plus they had a saxophone and it was generally a good song. Good for you, Moldova. But you see what I'm saying? I'm at Ramble. The thing is, if I go up and to the right, then I'll end up at the... Well, I want to call it the Edith Piaf village now, but no, I need to go left somehow, and there isn't a left up here. It's all right up there, but there's nothing left. Down here, everything's to the left, but nothing's right. How could I proceed when there is this door in the way? How could I go the way you're telling me to go? I'm sorry I keep checking the map, but how making it... Do I have to go around the long way? Is this the back cut? Have I found the way back from the place I should be going? Because, like, this all implies that I've been up there before. Go away, blob. Like... Also, why do enemies have such health in this game? Like in the previous game, you could just blow them down once and they'd cease to exist. Is this the correct way? Apparently it is. So, what that other door was, I do not know. And again, I could use, but I don't want to use, because we were in here before, and oh, I remember this room, because this is a room where I was like, oh, hey. And that was it. No, I was like, oh, hey, we can't do anything in here because it's too cold. Well, now it's not cold, so that's probably why there's the dinghy switch in here. Ooh. Ooh, a door. Ah, yes, the dinghy switch, where you press it, and it summons a dinghy, and you can just sort of sail away from the Titanic. Yes, I know how fire works. Fire doesn't work like this in real life. Pyrotechnicians really know how fire works. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What even was that jingle? No! Don't drop it in the moisture. We don't want it growing in your hands. Teehee. Poyak, be moist. Have more moisture and spit me verticality. Now, am I going to need to pull this switch and then change the season so I can walk up to the water because it's on ice? No, it just opens the underwater door. And I'm just shoving in that sound effect again, because I have no shame and probably not standards either. That made no sense. I mean, there's self-deprecation, and then there's just saying random words that sound vaguely self-deprecating. Can you both be moistened, please? Good gelf. Good gelf. Genetically engineered life form, I think that's what that stands for. The rumor come out. Does Glorbs is genetically engineered. Now, I think what it wants me to do is change the seasons to be ice so that I can swoop up there on foot, but I'm going to try to defy that, because I'm just that sort of person. Because, like, I swear, we've got enough height. Yeah, we could just sort of spelf through, except the water... the water won't let me. I could easily have spofen through, but it's like, no, you need to be moist. Also, just a thought there, just inspired by seeing Toku, like, swimming underwater but just beneath the surface, so his air meter's going down even though the surface is right there. Fucking front crawl snobbery in swimming. Can't stand it. Oh, we changed clothes. Oh, and now the buttons are ready. So yes, it is as I predicted then. It's just a case of the hot season and the cold season, rather than spring, summer, autumn, winter. But right, yeah. Swimming snobbery. Can't fucking stand it. Where people are like, oh, no, that's not a real front crawl because you're not trying to drown yourself in the process. Like, no, fuck off. I don't want to bury my face in the moisture because I don't need to. You can do a front crawl without burying your face. Hey. Oh. Well, I can't do anything here. Unless if I just do a well-placed gust down there, will it bring up a boulder that I can use to open the way? The Way Forward, the Yacht Club, the Toilet, and the Analgesic Productions, and other indie developers. And these are the ones that I can't chill because they're already cholen. Is that... That sounds like it might be an offensive word, and it's not intended to be. I'm trying to quirkily past participle chill. Oh, it's cool looking. And not just because it's icy. Like Christina Ebersol's performance of After All. A ding! We got the ding. How about you burn? Burn people. I'll just... cease. You're not even welcome here. Thank you. But I've already forgotten what I was just saying. It was something quirky and irrelevant, I'm sure, because it's me. You know, I don't even speak English. Though there was a point last night, no, not last night, the night before, where I was sort of lying in bed, waiting to fall asleep, and finding myself thinking, her. Well, not her. Yes, her. No, Boulder. I started rambling to myself, albeit in hushed tones, in Spanish, just to prove to myself that I could in fact still speak Spanish, despite not having studied it for several years. And then, halfway through, I just sort of switched into German, because, same thing, not studied it for years, I wanted to make sure that I can still speak it. But the problem is, I'm perfectly comfortable speaking it in an academic environment, and to myself. But I'm not going to do it on the internet, because there are actual people who actually speak German and Spanish out there, who will listen to me and go like, nah, bro, your accent's completely wrong, you're just generally shit at life, why do you even bother? Maybe you should just die linguistically. Die linguini. Can I burn this wall because there's something poking through it? Poke me right in the wall. So I'm guessing the idea is to bring the fire upwards, to burn the clothespin anemone. What did that do? Oh. But I can't, because as soon as I step off, it'll go pink. Yes, it will go pink. We'll need to bring the boulder over from across the way, I think, so that I can smash through and then also use. Well, this is a curious puzzle. Except it's standard LostWinds fare, but still. Have I said a single thing that is actually worth listening to in this entire episode so far? Still, I can't feel too bad because, like... Well, I don't know. Oh, that killed the boulder. That's just mean. Like, just thinking about recent friends who have become Let's Players, I can't help but think, like, on one hand, like, maybe I should feel good about myself because I think in each case I'm at least partially the inspiration for them getting into the thing or getting back into it or whatever. Like, one of them actually said in an episode that, like, the reason that they got back into it is because I kept persisting with my Let's Plays, and yeah, damn right. But part of me's thinking, on one hand, hey, no matter how irreverent my commentary is, at least I'll by default be better than them because I've been doing it for longer. But then another part of me's like, yeah, but if I say something stupid, I've been doing this for years, what's my excuse? Whereas they can be like, oh, hey, this is my first ever episode of anything ever, so I could say something completely irreverent and it'll be fine. And of the 3 people that I've mentioned, 2 of them have uploaded, full stop. And their commentary, well, one is good, one is, and one hasn't uploaded at all. Toku, would you mind landing? You might cause a stack overflow again. Thing is, I don't like talking about, like, real people, let alone real people who might even be watching this episode, because they might think I'm bad-mouthing them, and that's not the intention at all. Oh, what was the skill on that shot? Just pushing the boulder into place without even mostly looking at it. Don't undo my sad kebab. Okay. I don't much care for you icy people. Strange gumdrop fellows. Okay, can I bring this through the wall? I kind of can. You can't see it, though. Like, the fire just sort of disappears. But whatever. So we have the pillars of whoosh that go whoosh, which is just the perfect onomatopoeia for fire, in the same way that the perfect onomatopoeia for Nitos is heebledy-beebledy-bee, and that will never change. Ooh, a piece of paper! What do we got, Magdi? So she was poisoned by Riveren. We sort of already knew that. I'm still not entirely sure how to pronounce it, like, Riveren, River, N, like...
Toku, look out! It's a large one. Maybe we should try hitting it with something?
Like snow? Wow, you already gave me this tutorial game. But what if I throw a snowball at it and that just makes it icy? Like Christina Aebersold's performance of After All. Like, the only reason I even object to that in any way is the fact that, like, it's a really good performance, but then the only footage of it that exists online is with some guy afterwards, like the song doesn't completely end. And then there's some guy who's like, I think he's like the presenter of a talk show or something. And just as the song ends, he just goes, icy. Like, yep, thanks for ruining the studio quality of that performance there, pal. But it's good though, this is a good song. I think it's from like a musical, and it's from the perspective of Cinderella's stepmother. Anyway, blow me! Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that. I am trying to make it a thing. It's actually a really mean-spirited song if you think about it, but because Christina's such a good performer, you sort of forget about it because it's good. Anyway, we have the power of Cyclone in block capitals. Draw a zigzag with the right click. See, on my screen, it is so hard to tell that that's got the right mouse button lit up. Because, like, they're almost the same colour. Use a contrasting colour, people! So... It's kind of a bit pointless? I don't know. Like, we already have, like, a windy double jump.
Combined with Sonté's powers, we should be more than ready to enter the Melodia City.
Like, I could just sort of do that to get out of here. Like, I'm sure you want me to use the power of zigzag, but, I mean... Oh, have you deliberately engineered it? There we go. That's... Okay, that does work better than I'm going to give it credit for, but still, it seems like a bit of a pointless power, but I'm sure they'll make it be a use of some descriptoid. How about you just get close to the fire and then burn? Burn people! How many times over the past, like, 2 current Let's Plays have I said burn people? I'm not advocating burning people, I'm just saying words that could be, Anyway, where are we, and what am I doing with my life? Have we been here before? I think we have. Oh, I missed a caboodle. See, I'm doing so much... Thank you. Oh. What do the clouds do? Oh, that's clever. Okay, I retract my previous statement. That is clever. I appreciate. Yum. Like, wow. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Nice. I'm not very speakful because I'm impressed. But anyway, that doesn't really solve the problem of how we need to... Oh, right. Need to change the seasons back. Okay. Yeah, they have had some clever ideas for this, and I appreciate. So because we've moved the water, that means that we can now use snow to weigh down that switch because it's no longer frozen over. Okay. Of course, we're playing absolute titty havoc with people's lives down in fucking Summer Falls, but, you know, anything for our protagonist. So, at some point, once we have the Jumbrella Cape, which is probably going to be the last upgrade in the game, again, I'll do a sweep of the entire world, because nowhere seems to, like, be permanently locking us out of anywhere, and, like, just collect all of the sus begoidles. So something tells me there's going to be another Enril shrine inside the city anyway, because I did mention we get signal. We get 2 new Enril powers in this game, as well as, you know, Jumbrella Cape, Spirit of the Seasons that goes whee whenever we change the seasons. Yes, Yes, Boon Boon, why? I'm sure I've told the story of Boon Boon before. And it's not even my story to tell, but just in WarioWare DIY, one of the musical instruments that you can make music with is just, like, the picture of, like, not NES, I guess, but, like, a stylized Yoshi egg. And I don't know, the description is just, like, the instrument is called Boon Boon. And the description is, Boon Boon? Yes, Boon Boon, why? Or something like that anyway. Like, it's definitely called Boon Boon. Also, throughout this entire episode, my throat has been hurting, but in, like, a weird kind of, like, muscular cramp kind of way, and I don't know why. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, we must change the seasons, otherwise we won't be able to get in. I don't even know why it took me so long to realize those statues were bears. I thought, oh, we haven't seen any of these so-called shrines to Sonté. Maybe they'll be higher up the mountain. No, we have seen them. I just thought they were headless things that the Melodia can sing at. Hey, design, it is a thing that is done. Anyway, the city of the Melodias. We are under the moisture still. That was a very generous thing to just give me right out of the entrance. Okay, well, there's a statue, so I'm gonna call time now because it's clearly gonna be a dungeon. So I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, we'll enter the city of the Melodias proper, and I will probably be a bit less irreverent and just generally be better at life. See you then.